the 2nd of July. Welcome everyone. Let's take a look at, let's do some top-down analysis here first. So looking at the daily candles on gold, the one thing you can identify now is like, we're basically printing side by side, which means we are consolidating at this point. Looking at the 4-hour, 4-hour seems to have just moved bearish at this point. Like from 23.33, we're coming down to a potential support area. So we don't know how far are we going to continue to push down, because now this looks like a 130 pip range. Looking at the 1-hour time frame, oh wow, this thing is just dropping over here on the 1-hour time frame. Okay, no problem, no problem. So let's adjust the support down over here. Let's look at some recent zones. So I guess this is our resistance at this point. We are, I guess, creating another, well, we created another support around 23.23. Looking at the 30-minute, we're still coming down. Okay, that's good. So we're pushing down at this point. That is excellent. So whenever price pushes down, I want to drop down to the 15-minute to see. Okay, so we have support down here. So yeah, it's pretty, I guess we'll take a look at it on 30-minute time frame. So whenever price pushes down like this, that's totally fine, because one thing that goes to your mind is that, okay, we have missed the move. That's good, because look, we created 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the 5th 30-minute candle. We moved about 94 pips. So now the only thing we got to wait for is for price to retrace, create resistance, and then continue to push down. That's it. Or if we can create some sort of a resistance over here and we break that resistance, then we can continue to push up. That's the only thing we're waiting for at this point. We're waiting for some sort of a market structure to form on the 30-minute, 1-hour, to see if we can have some sort of a retracement with a counter trend, because this is a session trend has moved down, because in this session, we have moved bearish at this point. So we have to see whether we can create some sort of a market structure to see if we can have a counter trend to move up. Or for some people who are looking to trade the trend, you can say that, okay, I'm waiting for price to retrace to see if we can continue to push down. So just a waiting game at this point now here. Looking at pound yen on the daily time frame, man, oh man, like yen is taking a beating. And you know what this means? This means inflation in Japan. Like massive amount of inflation in Japan. It's just wild, and the only way Japan can deal with that inflation is to sell US bonds. I think I got the terminology right, to sell US bonds. And if Japan sells US bonds, then that destroys the financial relationship Japan has with the US. So, man, this is just so crazy for Japan. This is so insane. But anyway, we're consolidating at this point. We got support, we have resistance, and we are consolidating. So this is easy analysis, really good analysis, really easy, really simple, straightforward, to the point. If we break above 204.330, there's a high probability for price to move up. 30, 31 pip range for price to move. That's one thing we're looking at. And if we break down, there's a very good probability for price to move bearish in this 22 pip range. That's about it. So anyway, take care everyone. Be safe. I'm going to be active on Discord for the most part of the day to maybe talk about some trades if they do show up on gold. So let's see what happens.